I said I was gonna, give my thoughts on the article I posted, and watch the video. Just took the time to watch the video, and I'm sorry I'm sick, but just saw something that really just kind of just struck a nerve. And I've never been one. Everybody that knows me, I've never been one to talk politics via social media. I just think a lot of times when you say some people just take it the wrong way, and instead of just having an adult conversation or just an intelligent intellectual conversation filled with people giving opinions, bouncing off ideas, and willing to listen, truly listen, and try to understand the other point without just being closed-minded, I think just kind of further divides us, even though the intention is to obviously, when you have a debate, you're trying to persuade the other side your point of view. I already posted a video. It's too damn long. I'm try to post it on YouTube. But just in the short version, I just talk about this all the time, man. I guess I'm finally going to say it. What kills me, I'll just be honest with you. I think one of the biggest killers in this country, man, is social media. I think it's not social media in general. I just think the media in general, what you watch on the TV. And the crazy thing is, we all talk about it. We all know the TV's full of shit. We don't even believe what half the shit they put on there. But still at the same time, it's like you're indirectly naive and still brainwashed by what they tell you, because deep down, inside, I think everybody has this feeling like, why would the fucking TV lie to you? Because on the TV, it's supposed to be truthful, tell you what's really going on. When the truth, man, all it is just to curb and influence the way you view certain topics and to further divide us, man. Example, man, like you see all this Michael Brown, shit with Ferguson. You see the Trayvon Martin, you see videos now. Every day you see videos of white cops arresting black people with no cause, or beating, police brutality on black people. And that's a touchy subject, man, that they talk about all the time. And what does it do? It makes you fucking talk about race and just keep people left and right. Because if you say all white cops, they do this to black people, you're gonna get the other white people that says that black people are criminals and that this and this and that. And what does that do? That just keeps you divided, man. And that's totally taken away of what the real problem is. What kills me is, when a white cop does something, or a white person does to a black person, we're so quick to want to put it. They're so quick to put it all over TV, and we call for injustice and demand justice because we've been done so wrong for so many years. But what the fuck do you do about the shit? What do you do about the shit that goes on in your neighborhood every day? Black people, minorities, we kill each other every day. But the only fucking time we want to talk about it or it gets put on TV is when it's a white person doing it into a black person. That's what they want you to do, man. They want you to keep it that way. Think about it, man. Every great person in this country, and I'm not even a conspiracy person. It's just, man, it's just doing your research. Every great person that's always wanted to unite us, bring us together, that's just stop with the racial shit. They've all been killed, man. Think about what fucking what their ultimate vision and goal was, and just where we are today, man. What we do today. We're so quick to post videos online of fucking people fighting, minorities fighting in the hood. World star, world star, world star. We're quick to light a fucking picture with a woman with her titties hanging out and her ass hanging out. We're quick to bring up bad shit or talk about negative shit. But when it's positive, when it's not something that's sexually appealing or not nonviolent or something that's a genuine intellectual read, man, you ain't never gonna see that many likes. You ain't never gonna see that many people talking about or sharing it, man. And that's terrible, man. That's terrible. Think about it. I'll be the first person to tell you I voted for Obama because he was black. Because I'm from Ohio. Most people I know are Democrat. I guarantee you, just like me, and the majority of motherfuckers and more people, most of you voted just because he was black. You didn't even fucking know or could tell me what his political views were, for the first or second campaign. Shit, I didn't even know. I just thought, hey, he's a Democrat. He's for the poor, while Republicans are for the rich. Instead of really doing my research, man, and that's what I empower to you guys, and that's I guess what I'm getting at, the power of knowledge and the power of thinking outside the box. Because once you look, man, and you really see what's going on, it just really it really blows your mind, man, of the truth, man. And how they don't want us to come together, man. If you think that shit, it's uneducated, it's being very naive, and it's being ignorant to what's really going on, man. We could do anything we want. We could get anybody out of office if we just fucking stop with the racial stuff, man. We truly realize that the criminals of this country are the people that we ultimately empower, because we just go off of what the TV tells us instead of really doing what people did before, just really fucking realizing what's going on and realizing that the only people that were ever going to change something was ourselves. And that somehow, some way, man, we lost the power of that stuff. And the people that did think that way, that did those great things that people once thought were impossible, they were killed for it. And it's like, man, that stuff just died with them. And just technology and everything else, the plan of keeping us ignorant to what's really going on is like has succeeded without you even knowing it, man. And the moment somebody says something different, you instantly think he's crazy, think he's a conspiracy theorist, without ever for once, man, thinking the possibilities of what that person is, what the possibility or to the knowledge of what that could mean if that person was actually right. You're so quick to write it off, but you never think about if what they're saying is the truth. Because to be honest, I just think if you really realize or really thought of what the truth could mean, I honestly think you'd be scared. That's why I think while we complain that the media is bullshit, I truly believe that most of us don't even want to see it, because we'd truly be disgusted of what really is going on, and how as much as we preach equality and peace loving of other countries, at the same time we keep us divided and we keep things the way we are against each other ourselves. You know, we're one of the most racially divided countries in the world, and we're the same people that fight for equality, but we're also the same people that keep it this way, because they know if we ever just stop with that shit and really knew what the fuck was going on, man, what that'll mean for them, man. Their money, their pockets would be light. Then people wouldn't have no fucking jobs. And they're doing everything they can, man, to make sure that don't happen. You know, if you want to fight the perception, especially, minorities, that, all white people see you as people on welfare and all this and that, you need to first, man, look in yourselves, man, and realize in order to change that perception, we need to carry ourselves a certain way. We need to show the world that that's not like that. And truly show people what's really going on in the world, instead of fucking going off of what people tell you and just arguing about it on Facebook, man. And just do your research, man, for real. Like, I really want you to do your research. I'll give you one, quick fact, I used to think that it was just Democrats, as I told you before, that, we're all for the poor and whatnot, or this and that and the other. And I didn't even know, man, that, Lincoln was the one who ended slavery. But did you know the people opposed to slavery were fucking Southern Democrats? Did you know the president who ended segregation and integrated the schools was a Republican president, and the people who were opposed to it and didn't want it were Democrats? You probably didn't even fucking know that. And I guarantee you couldn't even tell me who the president was that brought integration, that passed it to happen. And you really don't even know who was even opposed to it. It's just listening to what people tell you, and they don't even fucking know. They just go off what everybody else is. Because a black person's supposed to vote Democrat, because that's what it is. And we ain't never going to advance, man, if you don't use the brain power, man, that was given to you, man. Just look, man. If you think I'm crazy, man, I swear to God, man, just look. Just look. That's all you got to do, man. Just take the time, man. Think, man. Think outside the box, man. Because when you do, man, and you can spread that, man, It'll be more power than anybody could ever imagine, man. We could do anything. Anything, man. So, man, I don't know. I just really had a lot to say, man. I just hope you guys take it, you know, and if you don't believe me, just do the research for yourselves, you know, and then you know, form your opinion. Then you could say whatever you want. But just like I said, just do your research, man, before you come to the conclusion or think things are where they are because it's just one, you know, because it's a racial issue. No, man, it's an issue that gets put in front of our face because that's what they wanted to keep it that way, as much as they say they don't want to. You know, if you think just people hate Obama because he's black, or they you know, make these lies about him, man, if you truly just do your research of what the fuck is going on, of how much we're in debt, if you look at how much was spent in this presidency compared to the other ones, and this is somebody who voted for him, it's just really just fucking doing the research and realizing that a lot of stuff that was said and was promised didn't happen, and what's really has happened, if you just do your research, you know. So I empower you to do that. You know, I appreciate, you know, those who watched it, and just like I said, man, if you know, appreciate comments and, you know, what your opinions are. And like I said, I just think stuff like this, man, is what truly empowers us as individual, and I think just start the movement of waking up your mind. And like I said, man, just share it, man. Just share it, man. Just spread it around. You know, spread something positive. Spread the power of people coming together instead of fucking keeping everything different, keeping everything separate. So I only say this, man, just because I love you guys, and I just really, you know, I always ask God what His plan for me is, and I know He has a good plan for me. And He, you know, I just want to make this world a better place, and I want to teach my kids the value of being your own person and trying to change the world for the better, and the power of what knowledge is, and the importance of knowing and being self-aware, how much of an advantage that can be, and to spread it to others would ultimately make the world a better place. So I didn't mean to post a book, but you know, just use your mind, man. Use this, man. God gave you this for a reason. He didn't give you it to be told by other people what you should think. Be a man, be a woman. You say you are, but if you are, truly realize of what your thoughts and views are, and let me know how you got that way, or who told you that way, and think about if you really made that decision based off on being not just being uneducated, or because somebody told you that's the way it was supposed to be. So I don't know. Knowledge is power, man. Go.